Good morning. Welcome to 365 Days of Richer Living, daily morning reading, meditation, and prayer time. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. Today is October 28th. I am now open, receptive, and obedient to all that God has prepared for me. And our reference quote this morning comes from 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9. Eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, nor have entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him. And our reading begins. As students of the science of mind, we should expect the impossible to happen and the unexpected to be made manifest if we keep thinking in terms of God. The Bible has within it promises of what can happen when we let God work and cease from our own acceptance of limitation. Lack of energy, money, and power are feeble excuses to the person who knows that the mind of God is within them and that divine ideas are working through them. All the plans of the human mind, with its time, space, and money limitations, are as nothing when God's thinking centers our consciousness. As we link our minds with the mind of the universe, we start into action a liberating process which delivers us into greater good than we have ever conceived as being possible. Unexpected good appears, greater love flows through us, and the world becomes a vital, creative place once again. I believe in the mind of God. I believe that this infinite mind is my mind now. I know that this mind thinks in unlimited and perfect terms. It has good for me far beyond my present human comprehension, and I now welcome God's ideas into my consciousness. I trust these spiritual ideas, for I know that they are my increased good. I open my mind and heart to all that God is. I respond to joy, peace, and new life. I drop all my reasons for my not being able to do greater things. I know that through the indwelling Spirit, I can accomplish more and more. I am open, receptive, and obedient to all that God has prepared for me. So let's take that into our time of meditation and contemplation. So with this next breath, I allow my awareness to go deeper into the center of my being, into the essence, where I recognize that there is only one power, one presence, one substance, one source that is the cause of all. And by cause, I am recognizing this one that causes everything to be, that is the substance, the source, that is moved into beingness, this ultimate, absolute one reality that causes everything in form through the activity of itself, through responding to the ideas of itself, to the desires of itself, expressed, desired, held in thought, held in idea, held in belief, whatever we call it. This one responds to itself to manifest those desires, those ideas. This one is absolute reality. It is changeless, and yet it expresses in diverse, individualized expressions of itself. No two alike. This one is whole, perfect, and complete within itself, lacking nothing. It is infinite, meaning that nothing can be added. It is eternal, meaning nothing can be deleted. It has no beginning, so it can have no end. It simply is. It is that foundation, nameless, changeless, everywhere present. No spot where this one is not. It is known by many, many, many names. And yet it is never limited by the idea that that name defines. It is truly the all-inclusive everything. In this moment, I recognize that it is pure love and that it loves unceasingly. That it gives of itself to itself. That it gives. It simply gives. And I recognize that I am made out of it, by it, and live within it. That all that I have ever been, all that I am, all that I will ever be, is the manifestation of beliefs, of ideas, held in this one mind. Whether I call it God, whether I call it Buddha, whether I call it Allah, Great Spirit, the Great Mystery, it is so much more than any one reference can conceive or contain. I am that. And what is true of me is true of all creation. And so in this moment, I remind my human self that there is no separation, that all of life is inextricably unified with itself. And so I open this day to live an experience of the unified whole, to invite, to allow, to embrace, to embody beyond oneness with, simply oneness. I allow myself to move through this day recognizing, remembering that everything I hear, everything I see, everyone I meet there I am. The I am interacting with the I am. The I am experiencing itself through and as its individualized creation. Each one a portal of divine expression. Each one empowered with the agency of creation itself. And so I accept the accountability to shift what is out of alignment with the truth of being. I let go of any resistance, any inclination to separate myself into that errant thinking of us and them, even of me and you. And I open to being aware and claiming perfect alignment rather than praying or focusing on what's out of alignment. When I experience dis-ease, when I experience discomfort, when I experience dissonance, I remind myself of wholeness. And I hold in mind, I hold in thought the reality of harmony, of unity, of peace, of love. And I call that forth in consciousness. I move consciousness. I use consciousness with awareness and intention and integrity to express the unified wholeness, the unified harmony of one. And so I celebrate that just at the idea of it, the same mind that has that idea acts to make it so, says yes to itself. And so even as I speak it, I open myself to be it. I commit this day to following the path of peace, to being a center of peace, to being calm in the storm, to being in integrity in situations that are out of integrity, to being love in interactions that are expressing hate. I simply return again and again to celebrating what is, knowing that expressing what is heals, brings into being, into expression, that being what is transforms what is not. And I celebrate the authority born within all of creation to be that power for change, to be that loving presence that demonstrates love, that heals humanity, that heals our earth, that makes a way for the healing of the planets, the cosmos, and all beings that are part of the whole. And so knowing that it is already complete, I let go of any and all resistance. I let go of my limitations of time and space, of place and person. And I stand in the truth that it's already done. And I look for the evidence I let go of doubt. I let go of thought-created fear. I let go so that I am a clear, hollow bone expressing the truth of my being, even beyond what I think I can, I do. And I allow myself to live in that place of celebration, to live in a place of amazement at what is possible as me, what is possible as life. And I see that possibility in every expression of beingness. And I relate to the wholeness and the perfection within each individualized expression. So I celebrate this day and all that it brings, knowing that every moment is life unfolding its magnificence in, through, and as every individualized expression of itself. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amin. Amen. And so it is.